Weekend, what's up? What's going on, ladies? My name's James. I'm on bus level. I just got my teeth fixed. Mm. What's up with the big holes in the ears? What? I don't understand that. Well, I got nobody wants to watch me. That's alright. What's wrong with me? What's going on? Hey, 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 hey. What's going on, ladies? What's going Oh, look at it. It's a fucking improvement. You love it? It's an Insta smile. Get over it. You know, it's better than my own teeth, though. Hold on. Hey, how about that? That's a little better, huh? Yeah. Look out, ladies. What's going on? Lala, Leela, nobody's out here. Where are my comments? No comments, no nothing? My glasses are fogging up. Hey, Michelle, what's going on? Lala, Leela, what are you doing tonight? It's a weekend night. Yeah, I'm gonna get 'em. Let's have a cocktail, ladies. Come on. Let's do it up. What's going on, ladies? It's pretty dark over here. Yeah. Having a few beers and a fire. I wish I was there, I'll tell you that. Pretty boring in my house. Lights out at 7:30 at Chris's house. Let's have a drink, right? Gotta look at my glasses are all fogged up. For Christ's sake. What the hell? You need to come visit. I do. I definitely need to come visit. Well, I think, yeah, I'm down to visit anybody. Fuck it. You know what? Earlier, I looked at the size of this bag and I thought it might fit over my head perfectly. Alright. Anyway, I'm gathering things from my wall of doom. My wall behind me fixed. And I did tricks. I glued the clock. Well, check it out. Now I got this issue. I don't know if I'm in the mood for that thing. So, yeah. Tried to salvage it. That's what happens when you order from, what was it called? Holla. Holllar. Holler. You like my glasses. I am the world's best bus driver. My name is James. I'm driving a bus for little kids. Look out, kids. Get in the back. Get in the back. I just got some new piercings. I went out with my grandkids and got piercings. Anyway, what's going on with you, Michelle? I would wear these. I wear anything you want to the bonfire. You know, I don't really care. I was gonna wear my squid hat. Nobody ever wants to visit me and wear a squid hat. They're just all like, fuck it. Nope, here's my shirt. Show me your titties. Ah, we go. Camping for the summer. Yeah, it's that time of the year. It's that time of the year where everyone just says, let's sleep in a tent. Sleeping on the ground is fun. Now you got air mattresses, and it's not like when we were in the Boy Scouts or the Girl Scouts, right? Did you guys know I was an altar boy? I was, believe it or not. Yep. When I was a little kid, my parents said, Chris wants to be an altar boy. And my father, whatever, my local priest, he had to get confirmation from the Archbishop Cardinal Law to let a chick be an altar boy. Well, but I don't think that they should change the name of the Boy Scout or the Girl Scouts. You know what I mean? I think that they should let the other gender, if they want to join and they feel like they are maybe the other gender, rather than change. I don't believe. Do you ever see little kids where the parents are letting them switch their gender at a very young age? No way. There needs to be some rules about that because as a rule, you should have to be 18 years old, no matter what, because you're still going through a lot of psychological shit. You know, you like these? Aren't they amazing? Wow, Leela, this is my new. That could start a new trend. This is for you, Michelle. Oh, it's hard to drink. I lose all my suction. Wow, I didn't. I never realized my lips suck so hard. Look out, ladies. So yeah, I just figured I would go live today. It's that time of the year where it's nice out. People got their bonfires, and officially it is. Wasn't it last week? Labor Day was the first. But I don't. In New England, we don't start putting like annuals and perennials out until after Mother's Day. That's the rule. Because what usually happens to me is I'll get them a little earlier and have to bring them inside because there's threat of a frost. So they say to stay safe, do it after Mother's Day, but it's only a very short season. You know, you think the summer is like 5 months long, but it's really not. You get May, it's not even warm yet. It is like 30 degrees here. So it's not really technically warm. During the day, it's like 50. But in Fahrenheit, I don't know what you Canadians and you Australians. Excuse me. I look at this is what somebody sent me. They sent me a damn magnet. So if it's 60 degrees in if it's 50 degrees Fahrenheit, then it's 10 degrees in Celsius. Why can't we just have 1 degrees and we all understand each other? You know what I'm saying? I don't understand that. It's always like I gotta think twice. How cold is it somewhere else? I don't know. I can't decipher it. So today, you know what I did today? I cut 500 little pieces of fabric, and I don't think you guys realize the painstaking, uh, the painstakingness that goes into that, the backbreaking that goes into. Here's one color. Yes, there's like 130 little squares here. So there's that dark pink, and then there's maroon, and I'm gonna show you what I use. I have the little Fiskars thing, and I had the wheel. Hold on, and here's the other one. Yeah, look at all the fabric, right? I'm halfway done my girl quilt. I don't want to say girl quilt because it's pink. Boys can like pink too, but I don't know. So I take this little template. It's glass. It's plexiglass, and I sand it around the edges so I don't cut myself or slice my finger. And so I take one of these and lay it on top of the fabric and trace every one of these. Just bought new scissors. She really needs some scissors. I want to send her like some scissors, a glue gun. So I used my big one. I opened that up today for my fabric. I don't know what I'm going to use the middle one for, but then I use this little one for like cutting my thread. Just cutting my thread as I'm sewing along. Let me see. Here's my new little ones, and they're kind of neat. They're made by Westcott, but check out the end though. See, the end has this little, yeah, like what? But I already messed them up. Can you believe it? I accidentally cut the sewing needle, so it dulled my things in a day. Yeah, it didn't take long. I took the lampshade off my thing so I could see. Because when you get old, you need these big ass glasses on so you can figure out what's going on. But so I took the I took the lampshade off so it'd be really bright and I don't poke my fingers on accident, but I still poke my fingers. And I tried doing everything the easy way. I've got one of these little Fiskars things, and put your fabric on there, and then you use the wheel and you slice along the line, but that's not fun. And I've also tried giant tape measures to do maybe 5 inches by 5 inches by 5 inches by 5 inches. No. So far this is the easiest way. And I don't use any of that Mojo Jojo. I don't like sewing machines. They're very intimidating. Like how I lessons maybe. I mean, if I had lessons, maybe I'd use one, but I have one. and it's still sitting in the shed somewhere. And and yeah, I have a sewing machine. It's not like I don't have one. I have one, and I get very intimidated by the thread that comes up the bottom, and it goes. You know what I mean? Like the thread comes up the bottom, and also goes through the top needle in, and then once you put the hand when you push the hands down, and then they're like this, and you're right on top of your fabric. I don't understand when the needle goes under, somehow it gets looped, and I it's just a blonde. I can't figure it out. It's a blonde thing that I won't probably ever understand how it works. But anyway, here I am trying on my fashions for the spring. I don't know what I want. I'm thinking maybe I do want to get some piercings. They'll make me look tough. Since I did shave my beard, contrary to popular belief, everybody says, Chris, shave it. It looks ratty. All right, well, I shaved it. And they say if you shave it, it grows faster, but I doubt it. You're going to bed? I'm not going to bed. Well, I was going to go to bed at 7:30, and then I said, you know what? I need a flavor saver right here. I haven't gone downtown in like 3 years. It's been a really long, it's been a dry spell for me. Somebody said, Chris, you should have some women over tonight. And I said, no, no. No. I'm too old. I'm like the Ebenezer Scrooge, the Grinch or whatever. I wish this would stick. I don't know if I'd look better with a black. Looks like a rat down there. Ugh, I don't know. I don't know if I look better with a black one or a blonde one. I think I'm gonna stick to the blonde one. I like the blonde one better. That way I don't have to dye it. I was gonna hair dye it too. Somebody said try dyeing it black again or dark brown. It doesn't work. The stuff doesn't work. I can't breathe. I took my Claritin, and I realized, I swear it takes Claritin 24 hours to start kicking in. They say, oh, in an hour it'll be immediate, but my nose has been running all day. Post nasal drip. So that's it. Here's my cryptic ran out of tissues. Actually, I gave my last bit of tissues to a friend in need. And can you tell how much I've been blowing my nose? It's all beginning to be red because I don't have the puff things. Yeah, it's called out of tissue zone. No tissues whatsoever. Oh, I gotta leave that up there so it can hold up my ghetto toilet paper. So what's going on in everybody else's world? This is my quilting. So yeah, two little pieces. One of these little puffs, and it gets sewn all the ways around except for a little pocket that I put my stuff in. And so when I get a bunch of these sewn together, I then I fill them and sew them back into the quilt. Coming along fantastic. I wrapped it up in the Ninja Turtle thingamajiggy because I didn't want to get cat hair all over it. It's becoming very tedious. I bought 5 lint brushes a couple weeks ago. They're cheaper than the store too. 96 sheets in one roll. You get 5 of them for $12 delivered. I thought that's a steal. I go to Walmart, and the checkout thing, you get a tiny little lint brush. It's got like maybe 50 things on it if you're lucky. But here's can't breathe. All right, here's so far. Got done. How do I show you guys? Uh-oh, that's not. Hold on. Let me try to show you guys what's so far. I know it's boring. This is Friday night boredom. So I've got this. Wait a minute. I got. Oh, you guys can't really see. It's coming along pretty fucking good, right? I mean, seriously. And so here's another little part. Hey, Cajun girl, what's up? So here's a little part that I've got to sew onto that, which makes it really, really, really big. I'm trying to debate. I don't want it as long as the last one. So right now it's from my neck to my knees. But if you're sitting, I've been watching your videos, and you seem like a happy-go-lucky person. That's a great thing. I know. Don't you wish everybody was happy-go-lucky? Even when bad shit happens, like I get overdrafted at my bank, I just sit there and I kind of just take it on the chin, all right, it's my fault. You know, I forgot about ordering some stupid shit off PayPal. You know, I buy crazy shit. I have I have fascinations with things, certain things. I'm just a fascinated weirdo. But yeah, I'm gonna sew this into down there somewhere, so it's actually really bigger than it looks if you sew it all together. But look at it. Here's the other side. So this is the top, right? Looks good on the top, right? Not a thingy out of place. And then watch this. The old flipsy, right? Looks just as good on the bottom. Yeah, well, you know how kids fuck things up and they get ink on it or paint or whatever. Um, it's basically just to keep you warm. It's not. It's gonna look like an eyesore if I made it anyway, but it's the thought that counts, right? I mean, I am putting a lot of love into it, and I'm very, very surprised. Once I get I deactivated Facebook, and you know how much shit you really don't realize how much shit you get done until you not just tell yourself to go off Facebook, but you just totally you don't have the app. You just say fuck it. You know what? No more Facebook for me. And I thought it would be like an easy thing to do, but I find myself picking up my phone and checking, and you know, do I have any? Is my little? Do I have like a little red notification? And no, when you get rid of the app, you don't. There's nothing. You can't check for notifications. You can't check if somebody sent you a message unless you have instant messenger. And I said, no, you know, I'm thinking I'm gonna get rid of that too. You know what I might do tonight? I might do some schmuling. I'm all alone here. Nobody wants to visit, and it's very fucking lonely. You know, when you get in your 40s and you realize, okay, you're gonna start settling in for bed. You know, you eat dinner at 6:30. Ooh, on the weekend, if you're lucky, if you eat it at 10, and at least you're doing something constructive like making quilts. Yeah, I'm doing something constructive, something good for somebody else. If you haven't seen my other one, show you the other because people are like, can you make my friend one? Can you make this one? They're for kids. That's the moral of the story. I mean, I could spend my whole life making quilts for people I know, and yeah, I mean, everybody's like, Chris, I'd love one, but no, sorry, but no. You know, unless you know a kid that's going through chemo, you're not gonna have. I'm not gonna make you one. That's it. I'm putting the shutdown because I felt bad and told one of my friends, "Well, yeah, I'll make one for your granddaughter," because you know she sent me some things from Australia, and I thought, you know, I mean, it doesn't take that long to make. I'll make her. And then I thought, no, because then everybody else is gonna want one, and well, I now I have to make hers, but now I'm putting the brakes. I'm saying no, no, no. After that, that's it. So I already started picking out the colors for that. It's gonna be purplish and pinkish and so, this is my first one, and it is way too big. Even though it fits in one of these little recycling bags, because that was my purpose, so somebody can bring it into the hospital. But this is this is like double the size. This is way double too big. You can't even, how can I show you guys this without, I can't even try to let you, hold on. You can't imagine how big, so, no, 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 it's not just that. It goes all the way over there. Oh yeah, and it's it goes from it goes from my feet beyond my neck like this. So it definitely covers me. Yeah, I'm wrapped up in this damn thing. This is way too big. You know what I mean? If someone's going through chemo, they need half this, and I look like a Ninja Turtle. Look at I'm Leonardo. Don't I look like a Ninja Turtle? I need like a. Oh wait. Look, I'll fight crime with my plunger. Yeah, look at this. This is hilarious. My hat matches and everything. Wow. Look. All right, that's me just having some fun in the bathroom. Incredible Hulk. Ah. So yeah, I'm. I don't know. I'm bored. I hate being bored. You know. I don't. I'm not a people person. Contrary to popular belief, I don't like people. I'd rather sit in the house. Oh yeah, so you didn't see this. So this one's camo and okay, camo and green. But look at the other side. People think that it's two separate quilts, but it's not. This is all packed into one jam. It's not as big as a. I'm surprised it's not as big as a twin-sized comforter. It should fit. I'm telling you, this thing is huge. It is. Wait, where are we? Okay, there's one of my arms. I'm gonna stretch my whole arm out. So here we go. Whoa, 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 look. I'm going and going. Hey, we're still not done. There's more. Yeah, it's a little bit too big. But you know, you live and you learn. I need a prototype is what my thing was. I wanted to do this one smaller, but the pattern just was awkward. So this one I'm making and it's gonna have like it's not gonna have a pattern, so that way I can just figure out exactly the inches and the feet and everything that I want. Ah, oh, I feel so fat. This is like the most exercise I've had in a while. I'm too lazy to put that back in there. That's gonna have to get jam packed, like a sleeping bag. So what's going on, ladies? This is a weekend and a boring weekend it is. I might schmule. I think Maria is on a non-schmule-a-thon with me. I keep sending her requests and she's ignoring me. And I thought, why? What did I do? She's like mad or something. Why? You know what I mean? Why ignore me of all people? You think she would wanna, but no. I'm in Tennessee. We're at. We're at. I'm in New England. I'm just sitting here enjoying the. I'm watching the. I can't even think what I'm watching, but I'm watching something. You know, when you get old, you walk in the kitchen and you sit and you look around and go, "What did I come in here for?" Yeah. Yep. So anyway, I don't know. Nothing to do. I'm kind of tired of quilting. You know, your eyes just need like when you keep doing this diligent work, your eyes need a break. And I need if these were like pharmaceutical, like prescription, these would be great. Don't I look like your bus driver though from back in the day? Where's my teeth? I put my teeth somewhere. You don't have problems until you replace your teeth. I was wondering if I get Insta Smile, will it be like this or not? Was it going to be like, look, I really want to get Insta Smile. I'm fucking cute. I know it. Look out, ladies. It doesn't fit right. I got tiny teeth. Oh yeah, I'm looking good. I'm looking fucking good. Becky LaSure, where are you? Becky. Chicago, what's going on tonight in your world? Any of you guys go on any good dates lately? You know, I didn't realize the more I talk to the younger generation, the more that they just have casual sex. Me, I gotta know somebody and take them to the doctor and make sure they don't have any contagious diseases. Do people do that anymore? I'm so old school. I've got like a paper. I went to the doctor a year ago and I got all my little, the all the fucking hair on my mouth. I get all the tests, and when I'm ready to go, I got that paper. But I don't think people like meet people on the internet or Tinder or whatever, and they say, well, I'm clean. Well, I don't believe anything that pops out of anybody's mouth anymore. I'm clean. Sure you are. All right. But you guys know that my bathroom floor is clean. It's still clean too with that Coke. I don't know if I like them better on the top or on the bottom. Maria. Fuck. No, I kind of like them. I need another set for up top. Then I'll be ready to date. Take me out to the ball game. You know what? I didn't realize. I think somebody asked me on a date last weekend. They said, "Do you want to go see the Avengers?" And I thought, like, isn't that a cartoon? Like, isn't that an old cartoon from when we were little or something? Am I wrong? Like the Fantastic Four? No. I said, absolutely, I don't want to go see the Avengers. I'm not four. I know, I like to do, Shrek. I'd be all in. I like to go to the movies. But the Avengers? I think it's just grown men in suits like Spider Man. Why do I want to see that? Oh, yeah. I'm ready, ladies. Tonight's the night. I'm not driving the bus tonight. That's it. I got my day off. I got my day off from driving the kids to school all week. Imagine being a bus driver though. I like horror flicks. Let me tell you guys, I did a thing. I compiled it. Every weekend I sit on my ass and I say, what do I want to watch on Netflix? And I'll post on my Facebook and one or two people will go, watch this, watch that. Today I compiled a list. And you want to hear it? Because it's a long list of Netflix if you want to watch something on Netflix. We got Jane the Virgin, La Casa del Papel, Friday Night Dinner, Riverdale, Queer Eye, that might be on my list, Sense8, Teen Wolf or the Vampire Diaries, a series of unfortunate events like Lemony Snicket. Because if that's that, I would definitely go to the movies and see fucking Lemony Snicket. I read the books. I got them around here. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, 3%, Safe, The Good Place, Timeless. Are you writing these down, ladies? 13 Reasons Why Season 2 comes out Friday. Not today, but the 12th? The 11th? No, the 18th. I don't know what day it is. Lost in Space. My favorite of all X's, Old School Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, with the guy with the bib thing, the leather bib thing, and he's fucking working in the garage. But anyway, what else? Lost in Space, The 100. You know what I watched the whole season of in a day? The Rain. Dun, 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 dun. It's all right. Towards the end, it's just like they shouldn't fucking go out in the rain. You know, I mean, doesn't take a rocket scientist to think to yourself, I don't want to watch 8 episodes of people not wanting to go out in the rain. You know what I mean? I don't want to go out in the rain, and I sum that up in one sentence. I don't want to go out in the rain. So what? Imagine a movie made about people that can't go out in the rain. Not a movie, a whole fucking series. I'm telling you, I could fucking I'll do a series myself of just shit that happens in my house with the ghost. Oh, did you guys watch my thimble video? Now somebody was sitting there saying, "Oh, Chris, you fucking moved it." I don't want to argue with people on YouTube, so I just ignore it. Just singing in the rain. I can't remember the last time I've been. Yeah, and I don't want. I can tell you the last movie I went to, House of Wax with Paris Hilton. I thought if she was good in a porno flick, she's got to be good in House of Wax. So I went to House of Wax in a town where there's all college kids, and I got popcorn thrown at the back of my head. You might want to throw popcorn. You might think, for somebody that's 5 feet, haha, let's throw popcorn at this little shorty's head. I flipped the fuck out. I ripped this guy's chair out from underneath him. Yeah, it wasn't a good thing. So then my girlfriend at the time, we're getting popcorn thrown at us. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to handle this. Normally I'll sit there and take a little raisinette at the back of the head. But I said, I'm going to handle this. So I scared the shit out of this kid. And leaving, I'm just like, let's get the fuck out of here. We're never coming back here again. But you want to know how stingy my ex was? This is how you know the first date becomes the last date. I paid for the movie, but yet on the way out, my ex, well, you can't even call her an ex, but anyway, she said, "Can we get refunded for our movie tickets?" And I thought, wait a minute, how does that even work? What? No. No, I don't want a stingy girl like that. When she did that, I was like, Jesus Christ, fuck it. The popcorn, the butter was cold. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? I'm serious. She wanted the money back. But yeah, I scared a little kid. He was only like 16. I scared the shit out of him. I knew he was throwing the popcorn. He was the only one that had popcorn. So, all right. So there's a few more on my block. Once Upon a Time, Dark. There's Dynasty, iZombie. There's 4 series of that. I hate zombie movies, so I don't think I'm gonna watch that. The Good Place. People say Supernatural is good, but I like real shit. The Crown, The Sinner, Shadowhunters. Everything sucks. I heard out of all the movies you watch on Netflix, good way to know right away she wasn't the one. Yeah, I mean, she's the type that speaks up at the restaurant and they spit in my food because she bitched about something. Like, we get a pizza and, it's too overcooked or this or that. Hey, Michelle, what's up? I don't want that. Like, I could just see the horror stories if I stayed with her. What would have happened? Like, she's the type that will return outdated peanut butter. with the go to the receipt to the courtesy desk and say, hey, this peanut butter is outdated. I just bought it yesterday. You know, like, I don't know about stingy. The movies nowadays are no joke, though. Actually, no, I did go to the movies a couple years ago on another date. And this chick took me to go see, well, I took her to go see The Girl on the Train. Talk about a boring movie. I mean, you know, you might think the fucking series The Rain was boring, but The Girl on the Train's pretty much a girl on a fucking train the whole fucking thing. Nothing to laugh at, you know. A stupid, like a, it was like a drama, but it was boring. So anyway, Everything Sucks is what's on my list to watch. It's a good fucking one. What else? People have said Scandal. I think Scandal's like an old show. The Sinner Dude on My Block, Life Sentence, Designated Survivor, 100%. Rain, Black Mirror, Bad Education, Suits X, whatever that is, and Power. I don't even know. I think that's a movie. But so this is what people have said is good. I don't know if it's good on Netflix, but I asked and they delivered. So another thing too. Remember how I told you guys when I did the thimble video when the thimble moved, what some good fucking apps are? You want to see that? Yeah, this app, the Ouija app. Have you guys seen the Ouija app? The Ouija app. I was just watching. Wait, let me get back to that. I'll show you what I watch on YouTube. I was just watching Steve Huff's last video, The Devil. And I'm here alone, scared, and I'm like, well, what am I going to do tonight? Because, you know, when you live with a ghost, you kind of like, you spend time with you spend a lot of time with each other, get to know each other. And so Steve Huff has an app. It is called the SCD2 app, right? It's at ghosthunteraapps.com, and I looked it up, and it's $20 for this app. And I thought, I don't mind spending $1 or $2, but do I want to spend $20 on an app? I want to see it in, you know, more, you know, in use first before I say, well, it's $20, you know, because that's a 30 pack right there. I mean, maybe I should just get it, but I do love Steve Huff, and he did have some evil. He had some evilness in his house, and I get goosebumps when I watch it. Yeah, he had evilness, and so he's trying to get rid of the evilness. Hell no, that's expensive. It is. It's very expensive. I'll have to rewatch this so I can write it all down. Yeah, I don't know where to write it. I'm not on Facebook anymore, and Twitter. Like how many? I can have like 5 characters, and then they're like, oh, you know, you can't write anymore. And everything that I say or type is a run-on sentence, you know. So yeah, I've been watching some Steve Huff. But what else is? Oh, let me see if I might not have this app on this phone. Let me show you what's another good one though. The Ouija board app is good. This one, watch this one. Ghost Hunting Tools. Watch this app. Now this app I thought maybe is listening to what I say. So I leave the phone in a different room and it still comes up and says crazy shit. Let me show you. All right, so it's turning on, right? Oh, shoot. I got my headphone. All right. I'd have to watch someone else's app of Steve Huff. Yeah, he said Steve Huff is the one that he created the app and he says it's great and he uses the app. But from what I've seen, it's not a lot of use. And you know, he makes these $3,000 machines. You want to buy a machine? Ha ha ha. All right, so what is going on tonight? Let's see if it has anything to say. I love this app because it will, oh shit, I just get out of it on accident. It will, of course I tapped it. I love this app because it'll give you a word list. So sometimes I don't hear the words because I'm like, what was that? So it does read it. When it says something, it reads it across that way. But it also gives you like a word list. And here is Mother Trick, Script, Devin, Gold, Sharp, Erin, Measure, and Hurry. So this is the last time I did it. Uh-oh, here we go. It's gonna say something, ladies. Let's see, here we go. This app is called Ghost Hunting Tools Detector. It's got a blue handprint. And it's like $2, a buck maybe, $1 or $2, I don't know. And it's good because it gets rid of the commercials because the commercials will scare you. Dun, 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 dun. La la lila. Let's see if my succubus is here. I get lonely, you know. Sometimes I want her to fucking agitate me. Uh-oh. Here it comes. Nighttime. Oh, well, you know, David, it's nighttime. Nighttime is the right time, right, ladies? She's active tonight. What do you want to do to me? See if it answers. Tell me what you want to do to me. And you know what's really scary is you can hear it breathe. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, ladies. Something's bugging it. Probably me. One time I asked what am I pointing to, and it said it. This app can really freak you out if you're alone. But the Ouija app, it's called Spirit Board. Hold on. I don't know what that's saying. Chill. Yeah, because I got goosebumps. The app. Let me think. Let me try to remember the app. The app that's a Ouija board app that's really creepy, and it made. I was on the app the other day, and I said, if anybody's here, move the thimble on my pillow. And I'm sitting just like I am now, Indian style. My thimble is on the pillow across from me, and that thimble not only got moved, but it moved twice. Like it moved the first time, then the second time. Had I known it was gonna move, I would have done a shot far away, and I wouldn't have taken my, got off, I was not at the right angle, but I still caught the thimble move. And people thinking, why would I move a thimble on my own? Like, why would I give an app? Why would I rate an app, a scary app, if it didn't? Why would I make up something stupid? Frigid. Oh my God. It is fucking cold in here. I got goosebumps. I gotta shut my windows. The app. What is the app that is good? I can't think of it now. It is Spirit Oracle Spirit Board, I think is the name of the other app. And it is the Ouija board. And you either type in a question or you let it voice record you. You ask a question and then the thing answers it. I saw Blair Witch Project. Is like Blair Witch. Missy Chicky. My succubus is like, she does things to me in my sleep. And I like it at this point. At first I was afraid. I was held down. People have slept over, and even my stepson. We didn't tell him there was anything in the house. After a few nights, he comes out crying. He says, I was held down in my sleep. Now, if that's not any more confirmation, it just said Henry. If that's not any confirmation of it saying that, I don't know. Hold on. I don't know. Anybody know a Henry? I know an Uncle Henry. So let me find the app. The app that's good is called, what is it? It is called Spirit Oracle Board. And it's got like a little Ouija board on it. And boy, I'm telling you, that app, I was here alone and I had a couple questions and I was just fucking with it for the very first time. And I wanted to see if the app was a piece of shit. And I did. If you haven't seen this video, go look. It's on my YouTube. I'm sitting like Indian style, like I am right now, right in front of the pillow. Watch. I'll show you how it was. Let me show you. I've got my blanket. Hold on. Here we go. So I have my blanket. How do I switch this camera? All right, let me exactly show you what happened. So I got my blanket like this, right? And I'm sitting in like I am right now, right? The pillow is over here, okay? Let me get my pedophile glasses out of there. So the pillow is right here, and I had all my sewing stuff on it, right? But if you look at my legs, okay, they're not anywhere near the pillow, not touching it. I had everything like this. Let's try it. Let's see if we can egg it on again. So I got my lint brush. I just been sitting here doing a little sewing. So watch this. So I had everything like this. Let me show you. And the pillow is just a tiny little pillow. It's just a little pillow. It's a square pillow, and it's not even. Look, I'm not I'm gonna make sure that the pillow doesn't touch me and prove it to you guys. It's not touching me. There's actually a blanket like between us. So this is what I did. The same exact thing. I'm here alone. I fucking had a thimble like that, just like that. And I said, if something's here we go. What? Can I do this sideways? Look at. Oh, it won't let me rotate, but you guys can see my legs. I said, if something's here, move the thimble. And nothing's not. My legs are not touching. My hands are way back here. My legs aren't touching. And I was sitting here just watching the thimble. This just said powder. Let's see what it said. Oh, it said best. We didn't even hear half of this shit. Nighttime, chill, frigid, Henry, best, and powder. All right, so I'm gonna lose that. So yeah, I had this. The thimble was like that, and I said, if something's here, just move the thimble. That's it. Simple and easy. Move the thimble. My hands are over here. You know, I could have easily probably crept in from the side or something and hit the pillow, but I didn't hit the pillow. I mean, you just have to take my word for it. There's no reason for me to hit a pillow. Well, I'm just trying to do the app. You know, I was just trying to. The thimble moved. Yeah, I was just making a dumb video to try out an app, the Spirit Oracle board app, and I was just like this. It just said clock, and I sat like this. Everything was the same way, and I said, okay, well, and I was doing the app like this, and in the background was the thimble just like that, and then you watch the thimble, and the thimble just fucking. Not only did it tip over, it tipped like this, and then it moved, and I'm like, whoa, what the fuck? So yeah, nothing. I don't think I have the other app on here. I think I got rid of. I might not. Let me see if I have that app. Seriously, what the fuck? I know, right? We're gonna watch. Just keep watching that thimble in the back of your fucking mind. There's no way I could have. There's no way I moved it, and there's no way anyone around me moved it. And there's not even a cat on here. So if the thimble moves, there's nothing that I. People are like on my YouTube saying, "Ah, you moved it." Nope, I didn't move it. I'd love to just fuck with people, but I didn't. Where is that app with the? I can't find it. I don't know why I can't find. I must have got rid of it. Let me go to the Play Store and see if it's on. I'm using two phones, if you can see, and keep an eye on. Watch that fucking thimble. Just keep watching it. I'm gonna do this right in front of you so you can. Spirit. Here it is. Spirit Oracle board, and I must have it on my other phone because there's no room on this phone. Let's try to do this. Install. I've got a nice double memory card on here, double than the phone I'm on now, and it will not. It seems to not want to. Either it won't get any apps, or it'll say they're not compatible. Watch, it's gonna say you don't have enough memory. I need 32.46 MBs, and I don't even have that even if I got rid of all my shit. So it must, yeah, it's got to be on the other phone. That sucks. But this is the app. It's called Spirit Board Simulator. I was using this and looking at the thimble, just sitting here talking shit, typing things into the thing, and right in front of me that fucking, I swear to God, I have no reason to lie. That thimble just, it moved, and it's on my video, and shit, yeah, fucking what? I hate this. The comments leave. Wait. Oh, let me see if I can get that back. Oh, wait a minute. Shit. Left fucking Sin Jack. Hey, honey bunny. What's up, Frankie? Your pedo glasses. Do you love them? Yeah, they are my pet. Do you love it? Aren't these like the best? Keep an eye on that thimble though. Shit moves in my house. We strategically, me and my ex-wife would put a little car from the game Life. Is that moving? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I don't want to. I'm like freaked out. We put a little car in a little orange car. When you know how you put the little people in, the guy, the girl. Well, we had put the Life car. We'd always put it on the counter, and every day it would be moved somewhere else. And it had its certain spot on the counter where it wouldn't get knocked over or anything. And we'd come out and it'd be sitting on top of the trash barrel, or in the middle of the the seed. Sorry. I used to love the Blair Witch Project. I'm gonna put my. I don't wait. I don't want to. I don't want to take my eyes. I want to blow my nose, but I don't want to take my eyes off that thimble because as soon as I look away, it's gonna move. It's like it won't do it in front of me, but it did it in front of the camera that day. I was looking at the phone. If that thimble moves, God is my witness. Like, wouldn't that be awesome if it fucking levitated? I'd be like, oh shit. I'd be calling everyone I know. Can you sleep over tonight? Listen, you know what I want to do? I want to read somebody's tarot cards. Oh no, you would have left the scene. Yeah, I know, right? Well, I'm here alone and shit happens, so I'm used to it. But I don't know. Even if I let's just for shits and giggles, there's the thimble. But even if I was to take my hand and put it under the table, like under the pillow, I still can't make. Oh, wait a minute. I'd have to move the whole pillow. Go back and watch the video. The thimble moves, the pillow stays the same. Did that just? Don't fuck with me right now. I don't want to fuck. I want to. I want you guys to see this because I've been live before, and I've called out what is ever in my house, and I took my arms like this, and I shown everybody, look, there's no scratches, and I held both my arms out on a Facebook Live, so everybody could watch it. And sure enough, I had scratches down the inside of my arm, and people were like, "Look, we'll try it again." People were like, "Oh my God, Chris! Unless I saw that. See, there's a little dot on my arm, a pimple or whatever. What do you call it? It's like a whitehead or something." So anyway, there's no scratches though. You can see there's nothing, just a little dot. But hold on, it just said rotate. But yeah, I've called this thing out, and it's been like really bothering me. Now I don't want. Now I'm staring at the thimble, and if it moves, I'm gonna be like, "Do you know who or what the spirit is?" Well, I'm gonna put my thimble. I'm taking it off of there. I'm putting it over here because it scares me now. So, do I know what it is? Well, let me tell you a little story. Um, I had a friend, right, and she was basically a neighbor, and she had cancer, and she wanted to like date me, and I had been with somebody for, at the time, like 10 years, and I was like, well, off and on 10 years. So I was like, no, thank you, you're cute and everything, but I don't, I'm with somebody else, you know what I mean? I'm not an asshole, and so she wanted to get with me, and I didn't. I slept over her house a couple times. Nothing happened. I slept on the couch. I'd have it out with my girlfriend because my girlfriend was jealous of the girl. And so anyway, the girl ended up dying of cancer, and so I is me that thinks it could be her. Just because I wouldn't date her like in real life. That. And believe me, if I wasn't with the girl I was with, I would have, I would like an upgrade, I would have traded her in. But with somebody that long, and this cute girl came along, I might think about it. I can't find my tarot cards, but that's what I want to do. I want to read somebody's tarot cards. I want to have like once a week we all get together for Taco Tarot Tuesdays. Where the hell are they? Hold on, they're around here somewhere. I just can't. Oh, wait a minute, I got it. Got them. We're gonna do this. Why don't we plan on Tuesday, right? I will schedule a time Tuesday night sometime, and look at I got my unicorn tarot cards because you know how much I love those damn unicorns, and we'll do a reading. We'll do like I won't even just do one reading. If you guys are like they say there's 6 of you there, I'll do all you guys' readings. But I'm gonna go schmule right now because it's only 11, and I can't schmule at 1 in the morning like Maria. She's like, sing Night Ranger with me at 2 a.m. And I'm like, I have neighbors. I don't live in West Bumfuck near the Canadian border. I didn't know how close Maria is. She's like close to Canada. Did you guys see that she got this Canadian flag? I'd have that in the background if I was her. I don't know why she's not, but yeah. I need to schmule, then take a shower, because I'm all sweaty. You know how I work up a sweat just showing you all my crap. All my crap around my house. My quilts and crap. But Tuesday, I think we should come on here. I will, like, pre-schedule something on Tuesday to say what time I'm coming on. And then, yeah, we'll eat Taco Bell. You eat your Taco Bell there, and I'll eat my Taco Bell here. and we can do tarot cards. I'll pick somebody and I will pick a card or whatever. I got to do your little reading. I normally do like the 10 card reading where you go like three on the right, two cross in the middle, and then I think it's uh, three on the right, three on the left, and then two in the middle. I think I could have sworn it was 10 cards, not seven. Maybe it's only seven. That's the one I like to read because it's like past, present, and future. But my friend Susie, she's like, "Oh, I just pick a card for you. Out of the randomness of the deck, I'll just pick the card for you and read the definition of what it is." I think that's kind of lame. Like, watch this. We could try this. We could try this just for shits and giggles. This is what Susie does. She says, "Okay, I'm gonna shuffle the cards, and then you tell me when to stop." So now she's in Australia shuffling her cards. I can't see the cards, so we're because she won't go Facebook Live. I guess apparently in Australia you don't have like unlimited Wi-Fi like you do at Comcast. You know Comcast, you got you pay for Wi-Fi, right? You get the Wi-Fi. It doesn't run out, but it runs out for her. So she would like, oh, I went through the deck and I picked you a card. So here's where we're gonna pick a card. Let's pick somebody random. Who are we gonna pick? I can't see the thing because it won't pop out. We're gonna do Frankie. We're going to do Frankie's card right now. It is facing up to me, and it's got a unicorn on it. The Eight of Pentacles. So here's your card, right? The Eight of Pentacles. Frankie, are you following me? I'm going to do a real quick reading, see how this works out. Hold on. Uh-oh, it just says, oh, it hides the message. I don't want to hide the message. I have hair in my mouth from, what the hell did I get on me? All right, the Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, I'm here. Do me. All right, just because you said do me. These are the way I like to read the cards. Here's how it goes. There's 10. I knew there was 10. Oh, it's 3 on the right. There's 1 on the left. I thought it was 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and 2 cross in the middle. It's 2 cross in the middle, but 1 up there, 1 up there. It's not just, I didn't think of it the right way, but yeah, there's 10. But let's do the Eight of Pentacles, and it is the regular, it is not reversed. So it says skills need to be used to, oh, you got to use your skills to your best advantage, Frankie. So if you're giving a guy a hummum, you might want to use your hands too if you've got 2 hands. Just, if you've got extra hands, just use them, right? So you need to use your skills to the best of your advantage. And it says attain goals that are related to your talents. So if you are good if you're good in the sucking and fucking department, you might want to, what's that website? I can't think of it. There's a website where you can, out there, ladies, you can get a sugar daddy. I found it. I saw it today. It's called, oh, I can't think of the name. There's a website, though, and you can find a sugar daddy, all you ladies out there. So maybe, Frankie, you might want to pick up a sugar daddy on that. After this video, I will look up the website, and I will look it up, La La Lila, and I will tell you what it is. It's arranged dates, I think is what it, arrangeddates.com. I believe that's what it is. And you sign up, you put how big your titties are and shit, you know what I mean? Oh, a sugar daddy, yeah. Ladies, go on this website. You say, I am a sugar baby, and I want a sugar daddy. You go on there, right? Guys pay you, Frankie. You don't even have to do much. They're just old, creepy. Some are old, some are Italian. Some are, big stallions. You never know. I heard the Koreans have giant dicks. I mean, I always thought the blacks did. I'm not just, because what you heard, you go black, you don't go back. But anyway, I don't know. I've never, I haven't delved into the chocolate milk yet. But who knows? Missy Chicky, what's up? Let's do a card for you. Tell me when to stop shuffling. Missy, tell me when. I'm going to do your card. Tell me if I'm up, down, below. Uh-oh, hold on. I got to blow my nose. This isn't going to end well. Oh, I need to buy tissues on Holler. Don't you ever just want to stick it up there and stops it from dripping down your face? All right, Missy. Let me know when you want me to stop. Where's the fucking perverted? I will be James, the perverted bus driver, reading your fucking tarot cards tonight. Spending a little time with you. But I do want to do some karaoke before my neighbors come home. I always say that, though, and then I'm eating pizza. Missy Chicky, tell me when to stop shuffling. So I'm gonna pick a card for you, baby. It's coming. La la lee la. I'm just gonna stop because I'm getting hot. Now! Okay. Alright, here. I'm gonna pick the one that's right on top when you said now. My eyes are so steamy. Look at that. It's hot in here. Unlike that ghost that said it was frigid. I should have left that app on. Maybe it's still on. Hold on. Oh, wait. Is it on? Let's see if it's been working the whole time. Your card is on top. Hold on. It says clock. No, it stopped. I'm going to let this run. How do I... Okay. I'm going to let this run in the background and let it add up all the words. So you're right on top. And you are the right way, too. Ooh, la la leela. You got the best card of the bunch. Are you ready for this one? This is the best. I mean, I've gotten the death card that runs through my head, stomach, chest. You got a really good card. Check it out. Number 6, the lovers. They're in the woods having fucking sex and shit. Look, I don't make it up, right? And then there's a unicorn just pleasantly... Oh, that's a Pegasus. What the hell? I thought these were unicorns, but unicorns don't fly, right? Ooh, girl, yeah, right? You know it. Missy Chicky, you know what's happening tonight. You don't even have to read that. I mean, if my card said that, I'd be in the shower now, putting a little honey dust on. All right, the lovers, where are we? La la la. Okay, the lovers. All right, then you got 6, the lovers. Okay, here we go. This is pretty fucking. Yours is long, and it's the right way. It's not upside down. So 2 lovers caress each other, succumbing to their strong urges to be as one. They are in a spiritual forest. Above them hovers a beautiful winged unicorn, whose magical powers, unknown to the couple, that's unknown to you, have brought them together as in God's will. If you don't believe in God, just tell yourself it's some higher power. I don't know. So anyway, okay, brought themselves together as in God's will. However, well, listen to this. Lurking on a branch in the tree is a serpent. I didn't see that. Oh, there he is. He's a snake. Oh, the snakes are out there. All right, so I'm not even going to say anything bad about the haters right now. However, lurking on a branch in the tree is a serpent, an untrusty evil temper who likes to indulge in wrongdoings and causes disaster wherever he goes. The unicorn is protecting them in this card, representing true spirituality. Well, you got to watch out for the snakes. That's it. Simple and easy. You watch out for the snakes, and you need to become a high-priced call girl. Arrange dates. Go there. It's a website. Find yourself. And yeah, who's next on the agenda? There's only 4 people that are bored out of their minds tonight, and 2 of them already got their readings. I'm just gonna shuffle the shit out of these unicorns. I'm gonna do some up, some down, some in, some out. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Right, Frankie? There you go. So, Missy Chicky, you know you got to get it on tonight. Put a little Marvin Gaye on, lower the lights. I got a candle from my Scentbird. It's been going because Chris was bored one day, and I said, I don't really want to cancel Scentbird. I just probably have crappy scents. And here it is. It's going as I speak. Get it, girl. Right. You both should probably put the best advantages to your use, but here it is. It's almost burnt out. It's almost down to the end, but this is what I got this month. Earl Grey and Blackberry from my Scentbird. And yeah, so far so good, right? It's all right. I wouldn't say that it's like, it smells like tea. If you like tea, I want to save that though for my seance. I love having that Ouija board app, man. I'm tripped out. Uh-oh, this just said expect. Expect to get laid, ladies. Clock and expect. Expect what? What am I supposed to expect? If this says expect death, I'll be like, what? We're doing tarot cards and creepies. Oh, thank you. Well, I don't know. It's better than going to Salem, right? Where they had the witch trials, and they got all these little rinky-dink stores that want to sell you stones You know, like Sarah collects these stones. It's funny when you become friends with someone on Facebook, you really get to creep them and know what they're into and like. And some people I wouldn't predict that they do things like I've got my stones though. My protection stones. Want to see them? Hold on, they're in here. When I go out for something, say it's hold up. Where are they? Oh, there they are. When I go out, like say it's something that I need luck, I bring my lucky stones. But I should probably keep them with me all the time anyway, because to ward off the evil. So I got them in a Tiffany bag, right? I still haven't really worn that necklace. So this is I have them written down on what's what. Black obsidian, I think it is. I think that's amethyst. Oh, this one came. This my friend Rose sent me this from Italy. Another one from Italy. And yeah, the lesbians had a rock up there on their deck, and somehow their Bud Light cans and their little rocks fall below on my deck, and so I'm like, I'm keeping it. Thanks. Thanks for the. I love smoky quartz. See, it's funny that I wouldn't think you guys do stuff like that. You know, not saying that you're all gypsies or witches or into voodoo, but it's funny that you wouldn't picture somebody to do things that they do, and then you find out that they do some cool stuff. And there's a really cool. My friend Marianne is a witch, and so there's a really cool rock store around me. And I thought, well, if my friend visits, we need to hit that place up because it just said rewind. It said expect, begin, rewind. What am I gonna rewind? I don't know why it said rewind. There's probably EVPs or something. I've tried a couple different apps too for EVPs on my phone, and I didn't show you my latest thing. To Huff Paranormal sells these things. They're called. He calls them. Where is my list? He calls this Wonder Box Gold. The Huff Paranormal guy. This is simply, check it out. It's called an EM pump, and what it's supposed to do. If I thought that this one worked for me, I would make C Marie one. But I don't think it really does. It what it is it an EM pump stands for electromagnetic fields. This is basically a motor and a magnet, and it is vibrating a little bit, but it doesn't go it doesn't drive anywhere. You can make these boxes out of anything. You can just get a little black box from Radio Shack and put a stupid light on it to see if it's the power's on. And yeah, I mean, you can make them out of it. I could make this out of a fucking dildo if I felt like it. But anyway, yeah, I don't think I'd send that to C. Marie. But anyway, and I thought if I get this EM pump, right, to work, what the EM pump does is raises the electromagnetic fields so it makes ghosts more able to communicate with you, and they communicate with you more often and bigger, longer sentences and stuff like that. But I don't think this really. I'm not sold on the idea that this thing works. And I want to get ghost hunting equipment that I think works. And so far, it's just like annoying, vibrating, but I like the color. I could have picked blue, red, green. So anybody else want me to do their card? Because I'm not. Oh, I got crystal balls in the other room. I won't go get them right now, but yeah, I got crystal balls. Da 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 da. One day I'll get crystal balls out. We'll do the Chris's crystal ball reading. Oh god, I'm sure you guys saw my crystal balls anyway. My crystal ball on on West Sheets. You can do mine. All right, Cajun girl, are you ready for this? Go now. Gotta put some empathy and put some real good thought. Dottie, you're in line. Get in line, Dottie. All right, Cajun girl, you're gonna have to tell me. It just said map on that on my little ghost thingamajiggy. That ghost thing is weird. One day I was going through my fishing, taking out my fishing vest for the spring, and I picked my fishing gloves up off the closet floor and tucked them in my fishing vest pocket. I get back in here and that thing says gloves, and I was like, whoa! I wasn't even talking. So how did that thing know what I was doing? This just said one, O-N-E. So here we go. What? Tell me when you want me to stop my shuffling, my annoying screechy shuffling. Wait a minute. How about a reading from the pedophiliac bus driver? I'm gonna drive your kids to school. I'm gonna take them all to school. I think I stopped already. All right, stop. Let's just. Here we go. Stop. Yes. No. Why am I getting so steamed? Okay, we're just gonna do yours. Ready? The King of Rods. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. The King of Rods. Now, listen. I'm not gonna. Maybe your boyfriend is well endowed. He could be the King of Rods. But let's just read about it. It just said right. One right. That was weird. It said began rewind map one right. I don't know what that means, but here it is. Don't have a boyfriend. Oh, well, tonight you're gonna be. Maybe you could call your dildo from now on. The King of Rods is my big rod. So you've got the King of Rods, and it's the right way, and he's standing there, and he's in a dress with pantyhose on, and he's got a rod and a crown, and he's got two unicorns on pedestals. He's got. Look, what he's wearing. I'm telling you, if I wore that on YouTube, you'd love it. I think I have that same outfit. Actually, I have a dress that matches Mina's ugly blanket, that color. Yeah, look. Look at that blue. And he does have pantyhose on. I'm not shitting you. I mean, just, you might think they wore those in the olden days, but and I don't even know. It looks a little like Bruce Jenner anyway. What's going on here? Hey, did you guys hear that Bruce Jenner is dating a 21-year-old transgender female? That's something's wrong. That's twice his age, and I can't. I'd be the perverted bus driver forever. It does. Hold on, all right, so here we got. Really? Wear that one day. I will. You haven't seen me, and my dress is kitty. Where are we? The King of Rods. The king. Maybe this is gonna give you high outlook, high hope for your weekend. You might end up with a date. Doesn't dating suck though? It's like in the 21st century, it's just all shacked up. People like to do this thing called casual. I just no. I don't have the stomach for that. I guess some people are built just to fuck the world. Haha, yeah, dating blows. Yes, it sure does. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. These kids, anybody that's under 30 out there, I don't mean you any disrespect, but you need to get your shit together. Maybe, all the women I've been talking to aren't raised right. But everyone that I know that's under 30 does these casual relationships. Yeah, you need one person, and that's that, or one person at a time. Where are we? The King of Rods. I'm looking for him. You could have had the devil, so be lucky you got the king. I can't find him though. Cups. King, where are we? King of Rods. Okay, King. Wait a minute. King, Queen, Knight, Page. Okay, that's all swords. I'm looking for rods. Cups. This is hard. Yes, I'm glad I. Wait. 3 of rods. 4 of rods. King of rods. Here we are. It means clever, self-made man, talkativeness, determination, and that's it. There's not very much for your thing. You did. You got the rod. You got the rod. I don't know, man. He is definitely in a dress. Something's not right. He doesn't even have I can understand if it was a kilt, but it's really a dress. And he's got big calves. If I dated a woman with calves like that, what that would mean. I know what that would mean if she had big, thick calves like that. It's like when you're checking out a car and you kick the tires. Look at those calves. Wait a minute. Are those pantyhose or is he just hairy? No, nobody's that hairy. That is it means you're determined, that's all. Determined and talkativeness. All right. He's kind of got girly legs, or is it the way he's standing? It's the way he's standing. He's very feminine. Just from one picture you can see. This has been some weird cards tonight. The lovers, that was sexy. They're naked. There's no, although his butt does look a little weird. I don't. He's at the wrong angle or something. He actually, most guys don't have a butt like that. A grabbable butt. Most guys have a flat ass. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, hairy. Hairy. You need to buy him the Dorco razor blades. You're welcome. I want to do this though. I want to make this like a Tuesday night taco type of we'll read our tarots. And I don't want to do the fast readings. I want to do the before, after, and during readings. You know, like it tells you your past. Then it tells you where you are right now in your life. Say you're going through, breakup or whatever. It tells you. And then, haha, I don't like hairy guys. Nobody really does like hairy guys. They'll say, well, I love my husband. But if they could come down to it, they really don't like grabbing a hairy ass. And I don't think they like the hairy chest. Maybe some women do like hairy chest, but I would rather just date a monkey. I mean, if you're gonna go hairy anyway, if I was gonna go gay and date men, he'd have to shave it all. He'd have to be nice and soft. There ain't nothing. There ain't no little, what do you call it? I don't want a happy trail. I don't want any trace of anything. You know what I mean? No. Pretty much, no. I would date Stone Cold Steve Austin. Chest is all buff. I date the guy, you would definitely know. You know who I date? I date Chris Crocker, I tell you that. La la Leela. Ooh, me neither. Right? Nobody actually likes a hairy man. I don't think they do. If they do, they're like, they say that, well, my husband's hairy, I don't mind it. But if they can prefer it, I'm sure they wouldn't. He's hot. I'm sure that, right, Chris Crocker is fucking hot. Isn't he hot? He's got such a nice smile. I wouldn't suck dick, but I'll tell you what. I don't know. I saw him back in the day when he's like, Brittany, you don't know who Chris Crocker is? Brittany, remember the videos? Leave Brittany alone. He was crying in the closet. Leave Brittany alone. I loved him ever since those days when he was a little off the chain. But now, boy, he grew up. Mala, walla, walla. I'm telling you, I wouldn't want to put anybody's dick in my mouth. But I'm telling you, I don't know. If he came in here right now, I'd be like, well, what's going on? You know what I mean? Yeah. I think I would have to say, yep. I think I would suck some dick. Yep. That's it. Yeah, definitely. Who wanted? There's no one else here, because I would read everybody, because it's not hard reading one card. It takes me 10 minutes just to look through the fucking pages, though. But yeah, every time I've done these, here's some of the cards. The World. Look at this chick dancing with a unicorn. And by the fucking light of the moon, she's got titties hanging out. Whip them out Wednesday. The unicorn's even laughing. What the hell? Change it up sometimes, right? Well, yeah. If you saw Chris Crocker, I think you wouldn't mind Deep Throat either. You probably would. You'd be like, you know what? Yeah, I'll take one for the team. Yep. He's cute. What can you say? He's just, if a guy has a nice smile, what's them cards called, Chris? They're called the Unicorn Tarot cards. These are just shitty little tarot cards, unicorn ones, and one of my friends gave me them because she knows that my love of unicorns. I mean, I wish I could ride one. I don't need a car. I need a unicorn. Take me to Market Basket. I need a unicorn and a little chariot behind it, stacking all my beer up in my Fireball. I bet I wouldn't. I'm all about nice teeth and smile. Yeah, I bet I. Oh, you would. You would. Yeah. I bet you would too. So, this guy definitely shaves. He's got no armpit hair. Oh, wait a minute. Could be a girl. Nowadays, you can't tell. I don't know. But look at this guy. He's like, I think he's a guy, but I don't know. He's got no armpit hair. What kind of cards are these? Like a transgender fucking sexual perverted. I don't even know what I'm looking at. The Queen of Rods. She looks sassy. She's not drawn in together. Look at her booty. Just look at her booty. Has your ghost? Oh yeah, wait. It just said react. It said Began rewind, map one right provider, bring him grace and react. So uh, that's odd. Yeah, these are weird cards. The hero. Wait a minute. The Hiero, the the Hierophant. What's a Hierophant? This guy's putting a spell on a unicorn, and he's got a unicorn horn. That means he killed one. Somebody needs to call Peter about these cards. They're not right. Look at the fucking. He's got a unicorn horn. It's like Maria when she had her wand out. Oh wait, this chick's got one too. Do they all have unicorn horns? Nope, nope, nope. Can't really blame them. Guys are now shaving their pits. You can't blame them because the deodorant doesn't stick to the skin to form that uh, protective layer. Really, Cajun? Guys are shaving their armpits, and you know what? I gotta agree with it. Um, yeah, the armpits just I don't get it. Chariot of Sexual Magic by Laura Ton and Morrow. DeLuca Tarot. Isn't it suck how you're not allowed to send me pictures here? Hair does make you smell more. And yeah, I'm looking at my legs going, yeah, it's not happening. It's just said inside. This thing keeps talking to me. It said hippid hop. I think it's trying to say hippity hop. It said hippid hop. That's strange. Or hip hop. Maybe it's trying to say hip hop. I don't know. This thing just keeps going and going and going and going. It talks and talks and talks. Anyway, what time is it? Oh, it's almost midnight. The lesbians will be home at 2. They'll stroll in. Yeah, but armpit hair is a different thing. There is a bunny in your. Oh, you know what's really weird? My Facebook memories popped up, and exactly a year ago yesterday, there was a bunny that my cats brought. They live up there. They're lesbians. That's all I can say. There are a bunch of lesbian women up there. They're on the balcony. They flap. They lift their shirts. Their titties everywhere. Uh, they do crazy things. It just said slip. So yeah, they're crazy up there, and they're like 5 lesbians that live together with this guy with a long beard and hair, and I call him the Jesus freak. And I picked on him one day, and somebody says, "You don't even know his name," and I said, "You know what? I'm going to set out to know his name." Look at that, unbelievable. Imagine if you had a date, right? And he picked you up like this. He like you crept him on Facebook and you crept him on YouTube, right, Cajun? And here you go, right? You go. He goes. He comes to pick you up in his pickup truck, right? He says he's got a Honda, whatever, and it looks nice. But he comes to pick you in a beat up pickup truck like this. No, you're gonna meet him somewhere. This thing just vibrated. You want to meet him at Dunkin' Donuts or something? From Sky. Imagine this. I'm walking into Dunkin' Donuts. Hey, little lady, what's going on? You want to get a French vanilla iced coffee? Well, we are. No, I mean, I don't know. These teeth are kind of better than my own, though. Think about it. Look at that. Better. I'm losing them. Do it all. Wow, like proof company. Oh yeah, no, no, no. It's crazy up there. It was. I'll be honest with you. It was this girl Jill. My nose won't quit running. It was a girl Jill, and she's a skinny little blonde girl. Sorry for blowing my nose. I never quit. It's like a night and day thing. I've already taken my Benadryl, Claritin. Their ears are blocked. So yeah, no, it was this lady Jill, and she worked at Papagino's, right? And she was up there, single lesbian, moved in, wanted to know where the bars were, and then she had her cousin live with her, and her cousin I think was fucking the Jesus freak, and she got pregnant, and they both had come. They all actually, all three of them. It was three of them came from California. Then something happened, a dynamic shift. I mean, you know how Mercury in retrograde comes along every so often? I think it's like every year. Well, something happened. And one day, the baby that, was up there is disappeared. And I was like, something's not right with the lesbians. They're not doing. So I didn't know where they were. And apparently, they left this cat thing outside with a little note on it for me. Chris, this is for your cats. And it was this giant cat thing that had like five different levels. It was huge. And they moved and then they left me that, but I still see Jill come here, so I don't know what the story. And I know the Jesus Freak is up there. So I don't know what's going on with the Jesus Freak and her, but there's a lot of lesbians. When the weekend comes, it's Thursday night is ladies' night. So they go to the bar, they come home, and then they get crazy. It's Thursday's ladies' night, and then yeah, today's Friday, and then Friday, Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But they're out at the bar every night. Now, one of them might be a bartender, so because who goes to the bar every night unless it's your job? So I think one of them is probably a bartender, but this just said forever. Um, but yeah, there's different ones up there. I'm not saying it to be like racially profile or anything. They're all just a bunch of lesbian. Like I don't know if they're any of them are straight, but I see lesbians up there. That's all I can say. And I know they're lesbians because they told us when they moved in we're all gay. And but we knew somebody had to be straight up there because then the baby came. They must be young, going out all the time like that. Yeah, I think one of them is like just turned 21. So this said hipid hop inside slip sky rocks and forever. Did my screen just get black like that? Neighbors can be weird and strange sometimes. Law, you just never know. Yeah, I don't. I gotta crack my back. I can't do it. I don't know. I kind of try to stay out of everybody's business and don't really care what they do. They're just. I try not to spy, but if you're looking up, like, what it is I'll be out like in my little yard patio if I have friends over or whatever. We're all outside because people like to smoke, and then they're out there on their deck and I'm out on my patio, and so we kind of like look up and see each other, and yeah, I mean, there's one guy like Jack Tripper, whatever his name is. The guy, the cute guy that died. There's like one guy up there. He's not even cute, and he's up there with all these women, and the baby's gone. So maybe he's having fun. I don't know. I mean, it would be great to have a bunch of ladies live with you, like the guy in like Cody Brown, and he's got all those sister wives. I mean, think about that situation. If you could bang one woman every night for the rest of your life and just rotate them, wouldn't you? I mean, well, you wouldn't want to bang a woman, but think about it. If you get sick of one guy, most women get sick of one guy for the rest of their lives. But if you could date a different guy every week but be married to them, and then you don't have to look at his face. You look at his face once a week. You look at his face once a week, and then you never get tired of looking at somebody. Imagine that. I bet you ladies would. But see, ladies aren't like that. They're not philanthropists. They're not like, oh, like, a guy's ego thinks, well, I could get six women, and if I can juggle them, then so be it. Yeah, I don't know how any of those women go along with that shit. Me, I keep to myself, but sometimes you want to. Yeah, I mean, I always keep to myself. I'm going to do my flowers out there for Mother's Day to make it look nice, but they're assholes. I mean, they throw beer cans down and they throw cigarettes down, and I had a greenhouse. I had an awning for my little swing out there. It got burnt 2 or 3 times. I'm tired of cigarette butts landing on my patio. I know it's not a big deal. You would think, well, it's just a cigarette butt, Chris, pick it up. But there's an ashtray right when you get in the building, like attached to the building. And, I mean, I don't know. I like to have a nice little yard, even though it's not a big yard. It's just a place to sit and chat. But I like it nice. I like to put flowers out there and have it kind of homey. And they're just sitting there like throwing their butts down, and it's like, oh, fuck off, leave me alone. This thing just said, rocks forever, talk horrible. Horrible. I don't know what's horrible. It pisses me off. Yeah, in the daytime I'll show you guys all the cigarette butts. It's not just people coming in the building because I live right near the main entrance. It's not just people coming in and flicking their butts. There's a few people that do it, but I think 99% of it is them. And I'm not one to bitch and call the landlord and say, well, you know, they're doing their cigarette butts. But one of my friends said she's going to go up there with a beer can. We saved one of their beer cans, and we didn't even need to save it because they keep throwing them down every other day. There's one right. Let's go see out there. I'll take you. We'll keep it real. We threw away the beer can because we were like, I said, what are you going to carry this empty beer can for? And she's like, well, every time I want to say something, they're not home. So yeah, let's go. Here we go. Here's Chris's deck. And right side, you can see right in the middle, there's the beer can. See, no need to save it. Every day they throw down a couple more. It's really rude to have a nice clean yard. I blow all my leaves. Like they don't really. We have like maintenance people that mow the lawn and stuff here, but they don't really take care of the bushes. They don't prune anything. They don't put any fertilizer. I get my hydrangeas to bloom, you know, and other people that live here too, they have hydrangeas. They don't bloom because they don't fertilize. They don't put anything. They don't take care of the bushes. And so I'm out there doing stuff. I have my shop vac, right, doubles as a leaf blower. I go out there and blow all my leaves, blow all the cigarette butts down the hill, and I make my yard look nice. My mulch is all raked up, and it looks and smells nice out there. And yeah, to see somebody just sitting there partying, going ching, and dropping a beer can onto my below them is just like, how disrespectful can you be? It's just rude. But I won't say anything. I'll wait for one of my drunk friends to come over and say, "Hey, what's going on up there?" Because my friend is gay, and she's like, "Well, I'll see the situation up there." You Snapchat. If you meet somebody, right? Say you meet somebody and you're in your 20s or 30s. Back in the day, right? You give somebody your phone number, and then if they don't call you within 3 days, they're not interested. Sometimes they just want to be your friend. But nowadays, you meet somebody and you think they're cute, right? And then you automatically give them your Snapchat name, and then you're FaceTiming and you're doing this, and then you're like, you know, wait a minute, like, where are the old values where you have like you court somebody and you get to meet them and you get to know them and you go out for coffee and you get to know one another. What is this like? There's no longer a boundary there. I don't know. I could never in my life. I don't. You guys that are 40 in your 30s, you were raised properly. I don't understand where there's these kids these days raised where they look at somebody working at a restaurant, a fast food restaurant, and they think they're cute, and then they automatically say, "Hey, be my friend. Let's meet. Let's hang out. Let's do things." Where does that happen? Now, back in the day, people rarely got kidnapped. Remember that? We had in my hometown, we had a little kid named Jeffrey Curley get kidnapped, and he's like the first one, and that was way back in the 80s. Back in the day, we had you call the phone. If it rings and rings, you call back. If it's busy, you call back. Um, and then we got call waiting. Remember that? And you'd hear the little toot on the line, right? When there was another call coming through. Oh man, then we had three-way calling, and then the calling line, the party lines. It's saying you're offline, and then you pop up again. I'm right here. Way too crazy. I do not like Snapchat. I don't like people. I don't. It's a whole different world. People in their 20s and 30s. Um, this is weird. This thing the other day, it said drown. This thing, this just said horrible. Talk horrible. Underbed, remove, and drown. The other day I did this. I've got goosebumps right now. And this thing said the other app. Look at my goosebumps. Can you see them? Yeah. The other day, this app, the Oracle app, the Spirit Board app, it said, I said, who's here? And it said, Emily. I said, how did you die? It said, drowned. She said, um, she said, I want to rest or something like that. And I said, how can I put you to rest? And she says, bury the bones. It was creepy. Crayon. I don't know what that was all about. But yeah, these nowadays, I've seen it in action. I've seen all my friends are in their 40s, so we all have kids that are the same ages growing up together. And I see how these kids are. And the us parents talk to each other like, where did we go wrong? I don't even think it's bad parenting. It's just how they were raised. It's a generation of, well, remember back in the day we needed to get AOL. You first of all you push the power button to the computer, right? Then you got to let it warm up, right? Then it makes those noises. Then then you got to go AOL, right? Signing on. You go wait for the three little boxes, and then that was the internet. Now it's scary because I see women that are very naive, thinking, well, he's a cute guy. He works here or there, and he's got friends, and we have mutual friends, and that doesn't mean you should be like hanging out with him at 11 o'clock at night in a parking lot. Yeah, my mom beat me too. And I feel like an alien. This just said, ask her. Ask who what? That's weird. But yeah, the whole thing with I'm gonna do these tarets again on Tuesday, but I want to do the long reading thing. I don't like the new date. This whole thing is scary because this is why people get cut up, kidnapped, go missing. There a lot of people go missing nowadays. It's like an average thing. Forget about the Amber Alert. I'm talking about adults just go missing, right? A lot of people think, well, it's aliens or whatever. I don't know what it is, but it's this generation where people are trusting, and you know what I mean. It's not the old generation where you go knock on the neighbor's door for a cup of sugar. Now everybody knows everybody. It's all linked through Facebook. I mean, I could type in Jill in my town and she'd pop up on, I bet you she'd pop up on Facebook. How many Jills are there that are 21 or 22 in Seabrook? I bet you I could just put her first name in and it would pop up. So it's very scary to see that and to know that no matter how I try to tell these kids, don't do that, be careful, they laugh. And they think, no, it's okay, haha, it's weird. It's like they were all raised to trust each other. And because one guy is friends with Aboriginal women, I didn't know that. Um, I hate it. I hate that. I wish we could rewind all this technology and go back to the days of, if you know a boy, you get his number and you invite him to my, like if your daughters want a date, that's okay, honey. You have a friend in high school, you want him to come and take you out for a while. Come in and get to know me first. Give me your parents' names and their phone number just in case anything happens. And get invite somebody in and get to know them. Nowadays, these daughters are like, well, bye, mom, I'm going out, and somebody drives. You don't even need a car. You used to be whoever's got their license first. Whoever's can afford driver's ed, and now it's no. It's go. We're gonna go Uber, and now it's a, what's it called? You Uber pool. It's like a carpool, but all of them they chip in on the Uber. It really really bugs me to see this because at any time any one of the girls that watch do this, any one of them could go missing. And then we're going to be searching on Facebook and putting, have you seen her, have you seen this person, and then what, after it's too late, we're going to be like, oh well, it's weird because you can try to be an adult and try to say, listen, this just said highway. You can try to be an adult and try to warn them, and they don't really care. Ask her again. Ask her, stay again, highway. I don't know what that is. It just sometimes it says weird random things that don't mean anything to me. I really can't wait to go to the store and get some puffs. I'll tell you. I love my puffs. When I was little, I played with tractors in the dirt. Exactly. I had little cars. I had a GI Joe, right? I had a Stretch Armstrong. Remember him? You stretch his legs and arms. Me and my sisters would pull the arms. I'd pull the both of the arms, and one of my sisters would each grab a leg, stretch them out, and then one of them would let go. We had Stretch Armstrong. We had GI Joe and GI Jane. I played with cars in the dirt. You know, up till I can remember I was 10 years old, still playing with cars in the dirt, still wetting the bed on occasion. You know, I think once you fall asleep, really in a sound sleep. This just said Rich. If you're in a sound sleep, sometimes when you're that little, I think you just pee the bed. I just heard something. Look, my cat's even freaked out. Hi. Hi. What's going on? Hi. Wow. Hi. What's going on? Oh, you're a big guy. So, what did you just? Somebody wrote something and I didn't read it. Yeah, nowadays it's every day. Somebody's gone missing. I'm glad I don't have cable anymore. I used to watch Nancy Grace every night. Every night, the stories, the horror stories. The missing highway, and where they go scaring in Canada is. I've never even heard of the this highway. I've never heard of it. And how do you? How, you know what my problem is? Hey, Miss Kitty, what's up? I was a tomboy and didn't play with girl toys. I also used to sleep so sound. I peed the bed. I was 10 years old peeing the bed. Do my cats do act like they see something? Half the time it's a spider. This just thinks that alone is creeping me out now. It says, "Stay again, highway, rich and alone." Dun dun dun. I wish there was a way to teach these kids, um, without teach them a lesson without just so they you know how they on Netflix they got these shows where they put kids in jail so they get a taste of prison. Well, I think like a couple of my friends, I thought maybe me and my friends should rent a black van, right, or just a random black car, and probably like a minivan, and try to grab one of these girls and stuff them in the van. But like kind of like what Shane does. But I mean, all of us parents get together and we try to set up these girls for, being caught in the wrong place at the wrong time. It's just so they learn that one of these random boys that they're going to be with might not be all there in the head. You know what I mean? Not saying that people, boys are crazy or anything. I'm just saying, think about this. With all this crazy school shootings and shit, there are kids out there that aren't right in the head. And there's parents out there that don't lock the guns up. And, it's just a scary thing to think of that that it really frightens me. I think when you have a daughter, it frightens me when you have a daughter in her 20s. It frightens me more than if I had a son, because you have a son and you kind of think they can fend for themselves, but you just see kids and it's so like matter of fact, like, oh, it's the thing we Snapchat, and no, why? I wish we could reverse it, or somehow get it through to these kids that they're still kids is what they are, even when they're in their 20s. Used to suck waking up. I know, right? Waking up wet and cold. I think the schools need to do more to educate them. Yep, I have $2, 19 and 50. Ain't that the truth? There's no, this thing just said, "Hey, yeah, I don't know what to do. I really don't know. Like we need like almost like a Chris Hansen, but to set up the girls to teach them a lesson that they shouldn't be meeting strange boys. Maybe have a cute boy that's a high school age boy or in his 20s, and set up a fake Facebook or whatever, and have this guy not even exist. Kind of like Catfish, but then teach these girls a lesson, and be like, this guy has duct tape and rope in his car, and you just get in the car with him. Not to scare them and not to do anything illegal. I don't want to do anything I don't want to like kidnap them or anything. I just wish that they could be kind of like set up to realize that they're talking to weirdos. They don't know what makes it. I don't get what makes it okay for these girls, 20s and 30s, to think that it's okay just to meet somebody. What's that machine you keep saying for stuff? This is called the Ghost Hunting Tools Detector. and it's in the App Store. I think it's like $2. It says Hey and Sense. I don't know. It's kind of annoying. Did you ever watch that show, To Catch a Predator? I did, but now I watch Shane. Now, well, when I am on Facebook, there's a guy named Shane, and he catches the pedophiles, and supposedly he turns them in. He had a little bit of drama, and so somebody that was associated with him, this guy named LB, was catching these predator guys, and apparently this guy LB had said he didn't touch his wife or whatever, but he pushed his wife, pregnant girlfriend or wife, out of the house. Had the pregnant girlfriend or wife leave. So since there was a little bit of drama with that, I thought Shane shouldn't be associated with a guy like that, and so I stopped watching him. But he does basically the same thing as To Catch a Predator. Jason Payne is another one that does that on YouTube. Shane, I can't even think of his last name. Shane, I posted him on my Chris Rage page, and I noticed that he, if you're gonna do something and try to be an upstanding person, regardless of your past, then you should not associate with a scumbag. That there's no reason to put your hands on a pregnant woman and don't have her leave the house. Orb, that's creepy. So when he was associating with this guy named LB, I thought I'm not gonna watch it because it's wrong for him to say he's doing right, to even be associated with somebody that would do that to their girlfriend or wife. The guy should leave, especially if she's pregnant. The guy leaves. Yes, Cajun, that's a good show. All them predators got caught. Jason Payne, I'm gonna write that. Anytime somebody says watch something good, I write it down and I watch it. I'm gonna put it right here on my Netflix. I've never heard of this Jason Payne. This thing's going crazy near me. I know, right, Dottie? I just did the same thing. Well, yeah, I want to. I want to watch. I want to watch a good show. I'm in the mood for. It's 12. It's midnight. I want to go do some schmule. This just said John. Creepy. It said sense shove orb John. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. I don't know. I wish this little EM pump thing would do something. Like, I'm using it with all the other things, and it doesn't. I don't think it increases the. I love when you sing. Do you really? I wish you would sing with me. I need more people to sing songs with me. I'm not embarrassed. At first, I thought, well, I really suck, and then I thought, you know what? I need to have a little more faith, like Maria. I gotta think like I can't think like I suck and stuff like that. Because if Maria has the balls to put all her singing on there on YouTube, why shouldn't I put my singing on there? Like I don't want to load my YouTube up with a lot of singing, but there's been some funny characters I sing with. There's been guys that just like Cyndi Lauper or put wigs on and they sing some songs with me. And yeah, the guy was a guy a couple weeks ago. He had a dress on, he had a wig on, and he's singing "Girls Just Want to Have Fun." He's saying "Love is a Battlefield." I like that girl with the blonde hair you sing with, who I believe is Russian. She's nice. She has an accent. I don't know where she's from. She's a fun girl. She's like tries to talk to me, but her accent's very thick. But she's cool. Who else? There's a couple that I constantly schmeal with, and she does not. Just said switch. She does not. Maria does not want to sing with me anymore. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but she hasn't sang with me in a long time, and I send her songs all the time. It's hard to find somebody that'll sing a song with me. Normally I'll sing a song and nobody will know that song. I don't listen to normal. I don't listen to just. I don't sit there and listen to like Bon Jovi. I listen to not the mainstream people, so I listen to people nobody really listens to. So when I sing, people are like, "I never heard of this." Justin Payne is how you spell it right. Oh, not Jason. Okay. Thanks. J Ustimpane. Wonder why she won't sing with you. I'm sorry. I know. I wish she would sing, but I don't know if she's mad. People tell. Wow, that you look what this just said. Now that's what I was just doing. I was just writing that name, and it said drawing. This thing picked up on stuff, weird things, and sometimes I look at this and go, "Are you kidding me?" She sung before with you. Yeah, Maria. She sings all the time. The blonde lady, she sings a lot of foreign songs. I don't know what I thought she was German. Like it's hard to tell somebody's nationality by just looking at them. Especially when they sing an American song, you're like you can't really get the accent unless they say something. So this thing is going crazy and yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go sing though before the lesbians get home. The seal one was the best. The seal one. Oh yeah, did you see where I had a wig on? Well, I was going down my schmule and it said Seal said he wants to sing with you. So I was like, let's check this out, right? I couldn't tell, but now that you say it, she does sound German. She just had like an accent, and I don't know where. Could have been Swiss, Russian. I don't. I watched the whole series of The Rain, and I think they're in Switzerland. Could be Germany though. I saw that one with. I think I had a wig on. I did one with a wig on with Seal and one without, and I had fun. I had a good time singing. I have fun singing with everybody usually. It's not too boring. Seal, but I didn't know if it was real. It was real. He's on Schmiel. There's other famous people that are on there, and you can ask to sing with them and sing their songs. So I just don't really. I saw it come up. Like I don't really go. I don't want to sing with famous people, but I saw. That's badass. I saw that in my thing. It said Seal said sing a song, and I was like, all right. It just said tease. I don't even normally like a lot of people will send me songs and I just say no, I don't know what it is, or I ignore them. But I said I'll try that one song. I think I sucked on it. He's pretty good for Seal. He kind of looks a little older, but he still looks good for being he's got to be like 50 something, maybe. He's got to be 50, probably 55. I'm over the hill. I'm realizing that it's Friday night, getting kind of tired, thinking it's midnight. Up, Brian Adams is who you sound like. I think I suck. I think I tried to do Brian Adams. I tried Aerosmith. I don't have. I think I sound like a little bit like Eddie Money. He's definitely 55 or a tad bit older. Oh my God, no! I tried Nickelback. I think I sing like Soul Asylum, where I get a squeaky runaway train never coming back. Unholy. This is creepy. Dun dun dun. Something's evil now. What is it? Drawing. Tease. Unholy. Yep, I'm a tease. That's it. You've got me down. This is, I'm a fucking pedophiliac bus driver. I'm a bus driving tease. Come on, kids. Hop in the bus. Get in the back of the bus. Did you not have, when you were a kid driving the big yellow school bus, did you not have a bus driver like this? She was 55? Wow. I figured he'd be like 55. Tell me you did not have a bus driver like this. And he didn't have a name. He had a nickname, like Buddy, or he didn't really have a name. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm looking good. Bob, yeah. I'm Bob. My name's Bob. Hey, kids, get in the bus. And you know a guy that dresses like this? I had a bus driver named Bob. You know a pedophiliac bus driver like this? He's not looking at the little girls. He's looking at the boys. Get in here. I'm gonna shut the door. Stand behind the white line. Remember that? Get behind the white line. Get behind the white line. White lines going through my mind. They get some crazy songs on Shmuel. I did one, my neck, my back, my pussy, my crack. That was good. I got a strike on I got my first strike I think for posting that, and it wasn't like I made up the song. I was reading the actual lyrics. Kids now think they're too good to ride the bus, or they're homeschooled. You know, the parents are like, this just said coffin. They could be homeschooled, and like the soccer moms are like, oh no, my kid's too good for school. I'm gonna homeschool them and whatever. All right, like back in the day, we all get in the bus. We all get in the bus. Somebody's gonna vomit. When it gets hot weather, somebody's gonna vomit, and then we're all gonna get like, what is it called? Like contagious vomiting. I can remember being on the bus and one person would get sick, and I'd be like gagging. I'm like, pull the bus over. I'd be, trying to get air through the window, and the bus driver would be like, sit down. I can't breathe. If I breathe vomit, it ain't happening. I'm the next one, so don't want to breathe that in. But yeah, kids now. I was the last one off the bus, the last one of the afternoon, and I hated it. First one in the morning and the last one in the afternoon. I love riding the bus. You love riding the bus? No. I had a creepy bus driver, and, it was just weird. Like sit up front with me. Why? So I can watch you. I'm not doing anything. I'm throwing up back here. Alan puked, and now it's contagious. Oh man, I bet that did suck. Yeah, my bus driver used to have like a bucket full of sawdust, and he would, if a kid puked, he'd pull over and throw some sawdust on and keep driving. All my friends were on the, but back in the day, if you were in the back of the bus, you were the cool one, you know. So I was up front, so the bus driver could watch me, because I guess I would get picked on. I'd get my hair pulled, I'd get kicked. People would crawl underneath the seats and tie my shoes together, tie it to the pole. So I can remember my getting up a few times, and the bus driver stopped, and I tripped because my shoes were tied together. And what else? I got teased so bad. I sat at the front of I never even at the back desk in class. I was always in the front, and always the one that it just said contrition, the act of contrition. Yep. Oh my god, that's bad. Yeah, I remember specifically getting, beat up and shit. The last one, and the bus driver would, yeah, or the first one in the morning. I was the first one in the morning, the last one in the afternoon, and you're there alone with the bus driver. And usually in the morning it goes by faster. When you want to get home at the end of the day and you want to watch the after school, it was I want to watch the Nancy Drew after school special. Dun, dun, dun. You want to watch? Remember the after school special? We'd hurry home, and if we caught it in time, it'd be like something cool. And we weren't quite old enough to watch it, but we did anyway. And then there was the cartoons on Saturday. Fuck Adult Swim. We never had this Adult Swim shit. We didn't have Cartoon Network. We had Channel 56. Mean ass kids on the bus are bullies on Facebook. Can't win. I know you can't win. Power Rangers for me. That's funny. I can remember being dressing as, I think I was the white one for a Halloween. I was a Power Ranger, and yeah, I can remember like we'd have like school field trips far away, and I would get car sick, so I was never gonna go on a long bus trip. So I would be like, the rest of the class would go on the trip, and there'd be us broke ass kids that we couldn't afford to go to Washington, so we'd be there. They'd kind of like makeshift a classroom, stick us all in there. We were trouble. I was Kimmy one year, the pink one. That's right, Scooby Doo, Tom and yeah, Tom and Jerry. Saturday mornings, it was like you wake up early and watch cartoons before your parents get up. And yeah, we would watch Bugs Bunny blow shit up, right? I get car sick really bad. Yeah, I have wicked bad vertigo. So even when I'm in the front seat, I'm holding on to the oh shit bar, and yeah, I don't like it. I used to be on Xanax, the big totem poles, one of those 4 times a day. So now I'm not. My doctor left, and I'm not on that. So I don't have any meds to. I used to take Dramamine, and after a while, it just didn't work anymore. So I had these little bracelets, and they would go in your pressure point on your wrist. Those don't even work. So yeah, I get car sick, and I'm just like pull over, you know, pull over. If I'm ripping your stereo, your cord out to your phone and telling you to pull over, pull over. I hate it when people have their phone on through the stereo and you can't turn the volume down on the stereo. You got to do it on the phone. And I want to say something and you get your phone blaring. I might have to say pull over quick. So I'm gonna pull that fucking cord right out. I hate driving with people that are younger. You know, if you're going somewhere and you got them and they're driving you. No, I like to drive old school. The speed limit and just slow. Just I like to be the one that drives, and I like to drive very fucking slow and not scary. And yeah, um, I don't know. I'm lame. I'm lame. Remember back in the day was I can't drive 55, and then the speed limit turned to 65. I was still kind of like I was still driving 55 though. I was a little scared, and no speeding tickets. Me too. I'm all up in the window. Sonic the Hedgehog. I would play on TV all the time. I just bought a Nintendo. Check it out. It was like $20 on Dress Lily, I think it was. And it says it has 600 games. It's a lie. It's only got 200 and no, maybe 333. But they doubled the list. They just like repeated the list twice. Shit, I can't show you what it looks like. Hold on. What's on my cord? Oh, it's not plugged in. It looks like this. Check it out. It is. Oh, my nose. Oh, can you see my nose running? It's horrible. It's tiny and it looks just like a Nintendo. Same thing. It's got the paddles. I thought back in the day, though. Oh, wait a minute. My Xbox popped on. I thought back in the day. Remember the Nintendo paddles? I thought they only had two reds on one side. Now it's four. Da da da. Yeah, I thought it was going to be a piece of crap for $20, but it's not that bad. It could be worse, you know. Oh man. Wow, if you don't mind me asking, where did you find that? I found it on Dress Lily. It's kind of like Wish. It's just a stupid website, Dress Lily, Lily. It's crap from China, and it takes like a month, at least a month to come in. But ears are blocked. I need like antihistamine or something because I just feel so sneezy. Don't you hate it when you take all the Benadryl? I just got this Benadryl a couple months ago. It's almost gone. I take the maximum I can. I already took Claritin for the day. Maybe I'll try Zyrtec. Ah, okay. I got my nasal decongestants. Dun, dun, dun. Well, guys, I'm going to crash. I've got an old Atari. Remember those? I do remember Atari. I love Atari. Yeah, I've ordered from Wish and it took a month or so. Yeah, I ordered a couple times. I bought some shorts on there too. They weren't that great. I'm going to take a little antihistamine and then some Zyrtec to top it all off. Bye, Frankie. I had fun doing the cards. I look like crap, don't I? I wish I still had my old Atari. Remember with the joysticks and the little button in the middle? So here's my Zyrtec. It sucks when you have a friend come over and visit and they're like, "Whoa, I'm wicked allergic to your cats." I'm like, "See ya." Look it, you can tell I've been blowing my nose. It's starting to get all, my lips, my nose, everything's all chapped. I didn't think, I thought no-name tissues would not make my skin so chafed, but Puffs really do make a uh-oh, wait a minute. Rotate device. Sorry, I didn't rotate you guys. Yeah, I think you can take Claritin and Zyrtec. I'm going to try it anyway. Good night, Chris. Have fun on Shmuel. I'm taking my Zyrtec because I'm miserable. And yes, I'm going on Shmuel. If anybody wants to find me there, find me. I'll be there, and I will. All you're going to do is you don't have to pay for it. I have allergies and I'm allergic to gnats. I did the test where they put the little needles worth of stuff on your forearm, on the inside of your arm. And I think they do like 50 on one arm, 50 on the other arm. Whatever, they inject a little bubble full. You know how you get poison ivy and it looks like that, like a bubble? They take needles and they inject right on the top of your skin a little bubbles full of everything. And whatever you're allergic to gets red and you want to scratch it, but you can't. So I did all my tests. I used to go for shots, 2 in one arm and 1 in the other, 3 times a week. 3 shots, 3 times a week for the allergies. And one, because of cats. Cats, pine, I think, and mold. I don't know why mold, but yeah. Um, there was like 3. There's so many things I'm allergic to, like on the list though. So it says teas, unholy, coffin, solid, contrition, faster, ice, seeds, and covered. This thing is still going off. Crazy. But yeah, I don't know. If you guys want a Shmuel, it's an app. Get the app, right? Find me on there. It's just Chris Rage. And then what you have to do is message me on that app and say what a song that you want to sing with me. You don't have to pay for it. I sing the song. I pay $10 a month. I'll sing the song, and then I will send you the song as a request. And if I send it to you, you're allowed to do 2 songs a day with videos for free. That's what Maria does. She posts her 2 songs. I don't even know if has she even been schmuling lately with anybody? I honestly haven't talked to her since I did the Ouija board app. This is strange. See that? Zoe. Um, what's really strange is my friend's granddaughter's name is Zoe. Creepy, huh? It's not spelled right, but they I guess there's a dictionary in this, and then they say the closest words in the dictionary. So Zoe. It's weird. I cannot breathe. Ugh, I'm so miserable today. I hate it when I hate it is when we're getting springtime. Oh look, you guys can't see. Maybe you can. I'll show you what it's like outside my door. We have forsythias blooming, rhododendrons, um, all kinds of. Oh, you can't see. It's in the dark. During the day, I'll show you guys. We've got a wide variety of blooming bushes and trees out there, and I am as soon as the windows open, and this is the time of the year. It's not quite summer. We have the heat off, but it's not quite summer, so you can open the window at night, even during the day, and it's comfortable. I live at the beach, so there's like a breeze, an ocean breeze, and a lot of times it blows sand in the windows, and you can't really close the windows now because so much sand is blown in. Unless you vacuum it up on a daily basis, it sucks because the sand gets in the window, and then it rains, and then it turns to like hard mud in your window. It's hard, so you can't like. It's like a hassle to open and close them, so you usually just leave them open until the summertime comes and you turn the AC on, which I should do anyway. I have 2 air purifiers. Here's one of them. La la la. I have another one in my living room, and I just bought. This is what I bought. This is my spring cleaning thing. I just bought new HEPA filters for them, and I love these. They're I think Hunter makes them. These air purifiers, they're really nice. But these get, you wouldn't believe how much stuff it sucks in. Normally they start off like white like that, and my filters are black, and they're maybe a year old. They're over a year. I know they're over a year. I did it like last spring, last summer. You got to be a year old. So then I also want to do this though in my shop vac. When I blow my leaves, I put a new filter on that, and life is good. La la la. But I don't know. So yeah, I don't know, I'm in kind of in spring cleaning mode, but I love the windows open because like, don't you love the fresh air? You have the fresh air going. Um, I had earlier I had one of my Yankee candles going, a little apple, and it just smelled. It smelled nice. It smelled like spring. Spring is sprung. Spring flowery. I love it. There's nothing that can compare to like when it rains at night. That's a smell. When you mow the lawn, that's a good smell. But that's another thing. I'm allergic to grass, wheat. I have celiac disease, so I'm allergic to wheat, grass. I cannot go barefoot. I get a rash. If I mow the lawn, it's always up. I get a rash on my legs, but I'm used to it. But yeah, I cannot go barefoot through the grass. Nope, nope, nope. This thing just keeps going off. Is that thing supposed to know stuff about you? I keep mine open when it's nice. It does rain a lot here does it rain a lot there in June? It rained a lot in May. Now, like this inside you, this thing supposedly is like a dead person talking. Zoe inside you. Don't know what that means. Sometimes it creeps me out. But it doesn't rain. Yeah, I mean, it's been raining. They say April showers bring May flowers. It rained pretty much a lot in April, and May has been nonstop. I got a brand new batch of Kratom a week ago, and I love some new stuff. I got some free samples. Super red. Let me show you what it looks. Let me show you my stuff. This is all just my pills put into pill form, and I got brand new strains because I found that the strains I had really weren't working for me, and I was becoming what's the word? Not immune, but they weren't working as much as they usually work. So you kind of rotate. My the strains that I was taking, you have to switch it up or you become like tolerant. So I went through a little miserable phase where I was like, oh, all the kratom in the world is not working. So I got brand new strains. I love this kind, Bali Gold, la la la, right? This, by the way, is a quarter kilo. This is the stuff Chris deals in. Quarter kilos. Um, yeah, and it's all natural. So those of you out there that think, well, they sell kratom at the head shop, that thing didn't say anything. Um, it's that crazy ghost thing's going off. Um, it's all natural. It's in the coffee family, and it is the leaves of a plant in Thailand. My Xbox is going crazy. So I get some red horned MD. I like that. This I love for nighttime. My red Benti. And I tried a brand new kind. I've never tried a brown. So I just got one random brown. It's really, really dark compared to that. Compared to, it looks like cocoa. Yummy. So that's what kratom looks like. If you didn't know what kratom looks like, and then I've got my empty gel caps, so I put it into capsules, and that's what I take. And so yeah, the rain really, really bugs me. They say that the barometer affects, the pressure, the barometer is like pressure. They say that, um, that the barometer does something. I don't know. My mom's got one and she swears by it. But then I cannot, how you get old, just say, well, I can tell you it's going to rain by my knees or I can tell you by my everything. It just hurts. Like every joint in your body just friggin' hurts. I'm reading this creepy thing. Why is it saying that? Weird. All right. I got 8 thumbs up. I don't think I've ever gotten 8 thumbs up ever. I don't know why I get thumbs down. Are there really people out there that like have to give me a thumbs down? Like, why do people give people thumbs down? I don't understand that. Like, I get if you don't like me, then don't watch, right? But why would you give someone a thumbs down? Because nothing ruins your day faster than somebody saying, "Yeah, I'm just gonna give you a thumbs down." Ugh, look at my face. Ah, I've got the kratom for energy. Oh, you have white. Well, I didn't know the reds are the best for pain. Green is a little of both pain and energy, and white is usually mostly for energy. But I'm just finding out that they have reds for nighttime and reds for daytime. So there are reds that give you good mood and energy and pain. So that's what I'm dabbling in now. And my problem is I'm finding out that not every kratom affects everybody differently. So I think my night times are actually work for the day in the day of the night. Excuse me. So it's like I'm trying all new strains and I don't know, are they really for night and are they for day, because they're so far they're not. Excuse me. So my sleep has been really jacked up because I'll get tired, I'll feel comfortable, and I'm like, I can finally sleep. My back's not killing me, but then my brain won't shut off. So I'm thinking it's got to be the kratom. It's the only other thing. I don't, Benadryl, sometimes it keeps me up, sometimes it just knocks me out. That stuff is hard to swallow, it's nasty. I can never do, people tell me that they do the toss and wash. Somebody else says they roll their kratom in honey or something. I There's no way I could, even when I pack the pills, if there's a little powder like on the outside, I have to take a drink fast and get that taste out of my mouth because it is so bitter. I've tried to make a tea out of it. I've tried everything you can try, and there's nothing that I can do besides the pill. And yeah, I was almost gonna find a new kratom dealer because I was that aggravated at my stuff. Um, when my this the end of my last batch of kratom was, ending, I noticed I'm taking like 8 or 10 of them when I wake up. I'm taking a lot. I mean, normally I'll have between 2 and 4, and then size 00. I don't know what kind of caps you use, but I put on a teaspoon, and then try to get it down as quickly as possible. Oh my god, Dottie, go on eBay. Seriously, go on eBay. Type in size 00 gel caps. $11. If you're in America, $11. You get 1,000 of them delivered to your house. Don't go to the vitamin shop and buy them. And what I do is I just take my kratom, dump some in a paper plate, and I take the pills. I fill the left and the right side. I open up the gel cap and I fill both of it. A lot of people fill only the big half and then put the cap on. I don't. I try to stuff it in both. I got a little, like a technique that I will use both of my fingers on both ends and then kind of cap it together. So my pills aren't your typical pills. They are a little bit bigger and they're very, very packed. And here's what my brown looks like. It looks just like cocoa. And look, you can't push down. See how the gel cap, it's they all the capsules come capped. You uncap it, put a little bit of kratom. I pack it into this, and I also pack it into that. You got to use your fingers and kind of tamp it down, but you'll get the hang of it, and then you'll be like, you won't go back. I used to drink it as a tea. I don't even ever know how I did that. No, me with my gag reflex. Yeah, no. There's yeah. I get my empty gel caps. My dealer sells them. I think. Uh, what was it? It was almost like maybe $1 for 10. I think it's $1. The same. I think the vitamin shops too sells like $1 for 10. So if you went to vitamin shop, you paid $10 for 100. Don't do that. I pay $11. Not even 11. I think it's $10 shipped to my house. That includes shipping, and they're non-GMO. They're all kind of certified or whatever, and I think they're veggie caps. They're all natural or whatever. I sure will try them. Thanks for letting me know. I'm glad that you take that for energy. And like, people are always asking me like, does it really work? Does it really work? If it didn't work, I would not be spending money on it. That's for sure. And if it didn't work, I wouldn't be. I've had people message me and say, "Can you send me some?" And I say, absolutely. If you're stuck, I will send you some. try it, because I can understand somebody saying, well, I don't want to go out and spend $80 on kratom when I don't know if it works. I get that. I've been there. I take the red also for pain. There are some reds though that I'm finding that does pain and energy, daytime reds, but everybody's different. I'm finding out that it's not the it works. I used to take some green, take some white. That would give me great energy and mood for the day. But yeah, usually it was, red is for, it just said inside you center, wings, and Lillian. Weird thing. But I used to just take green for a while, green and white. Then I realized, on the bad days I would take the red, but now I realize there's red for day, and I'm like, okay, let me try some of that, because I have to be up during the day, and who wants to be in pain? So I'm dabbling, and I'm not so sure my days are with my dealer. He says I recommend this for day, this for night, but I don't think, some things we're the same on, but I don't think these strains are I'm the same. So I'm in an awesome group. My dealer has a group, and like people talk about, well, what's your favorite strain? What does it do? How much do you take? So we have like a safe group. We can all chat about who takes what and why. Because if I guess on Facebook they're constantly trying to shut down anything that has to do with kratom. Weird. I couldn't for a while. I couldn't even post about Tide Pods. There's all kinds of different kinds. Yeah, I didn't know. I always thought red is the sedating, and it's for pain. The best thing for pain. And green, I thought green was for pain and energy, but nope, nope, nope. There's reds. There's reds for that too. So, but I don't think white. I think white is just for energy, no pain. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe am I wrong? Maybe your white works for pain. There's so many different kinds. My guy's got like I started to like not think I was gonna buy from him again, because he just started off as a little guy with the best kratom, and slowly now he's got a lot of people. Gets a lot of business that he doesn't even ship on weekends anymore. He used to ship it out in a day. Now he's got like 40 kinds, and I'm like, um, is he getting too big? Too big for his britches. When he was good when he was a dealer, you could message him the money through Facebook Messenger, and tell him the four strains you want, and he'd get them in the mail. They'd come in a day or two. Yes, I take the white for energy. Oh, la la lila. Yeah, the energy's. I need the energy too, but I need something that's not sedating for the day, but yet uh, high pain relief. High pain relief, but energy would be great. And I don't know. I'm pretty sure I got my days and nights mixed up. I write on my bag what does what. Like, watch. Brown is strong and relaxing. And then we've got red Bali. This is, Bali Gold. That's relaxing. So those are night. Red Horned MD, I think, is for daytime, though. And then we've got another nighttime. I'm all out of it. I got to put more in the pills. Red Bentuangi. That's for night. That was one of my favorites. And believe it or not, if you want to buy a kilo of this, just the red, my dealer's got an awesome deal right now. 65 bucks for a whole kilo. Which normally I first I was paying 120, then it got cut down to 100 because he wants to be competitive. Now I pay 87, and that's delivered with tracking to my door in 2 days. I've also took the red horned. I had so many different dealers. I bought it from Dyak, and I bought it from, oh man, a couple different people. I can't think of, American Kratom Company or something. There were a few different ones. I bought it from Green. I think it's Green Mountain. I had for a while. I had one little crazy little dealer, and I would buy like an ounce here or there, and she'd give me deals like $8. $8 isn't bad, but when you take it daily, my kratom the last time I bought it lasted me 6 months. So that's not bad for taking it twice a day before bed and when you wake up. Taking it daily and then having it last 6 months, I find that I don't have to share it with, I'm not married. I don't have to share it with anybody. It's just me. So it lasts far longer. Yeah, it is a good price. He's got a good price, and yeah, hit the red. I almost bought just a kilo of his red Bentuangi because that's the only kind that the only strain that I rebought from the last order that I had. And after I ordered, I realized, oh, he's running a special. If you don't want it split into four, you just want to get all red. Um, it was $65, and I was like, oh, I should have got that. I was saving myself $20, but whatever. I'm kind of glad. I wanted to try the brown. Everybody said the gold, his Bali gold, is really really good. But yeah, I'm at the point where I got mine last week, and I don't know. That's what I took when I stopped taking pain pills. Yeah, I got taken off my Percocet, and I was like, what am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do? Am I gonna go buy street drugs? Because there's some days when I wake up in tears, and I'm like, I need to go to the hospital. And now they don't even give you pain meds in the hospital. They don't. They just like go home, put an ice pack on it or heat, and go home. So it's like, don't even bother going. So I got to the point where I was willing to try something, and everybody said, "Yeah, I wish I had kratom for the withdrawal." I stopped cold turkey for 3 weeks. It took me about 3 weeks to withdraw straight off the Percocet, and I had nothing. I wish I had something because I would have definitely taken it, and yeah, I just remember that I got two people that I've got to mail some out to. What's tomorrow, Saturday? I got two people that messaged me. It was strange. I messaged a friend this week, and she said she was going through some issues, and I said, if you want, if you're stuck, I will mail you some kratom. And this was my friend. I had two of her friends message me and say I'm in the same boat as her, and I thought, wow, there are a lot of people out there on heroin. I didn't, out of everybody you think, out of your friends on Facebook or whatever, you got 100 friends, maybe one of them is on it, maybe, or one or two, maybe, and one of them is probably secret and you don't know about it. But I thought, wow, out of one post I wrote to one person, one of my friends, two of her friends wrote and private messaged me and said, "Can you help me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, you know what? That's just me. I'll help you." I feel bad for anybody that's withdrawing or detoxing. It does work, but let me tell you, if you're ever without your kratom for 3 days, if you're ever without your kratom after a day, you're gonna realize you're gonna have horrible sweats. You're gonna go through such withdrawal of the kratom. So if you ever want to get off that, you might want to wean yourself off. Don't think, well, I'm not gonna buy any more kratom. I'll just stop. I was on Percocet, 10 milligrams with 650 acetaminophen, 4 times a day, and 15 milligram Oxycontin at the same time. Sometimes muscle relaxants, the somas on that, on the side, and yeah, 4 times a day. The Oxycontin every 12, two of those, one of those twice a day, every 12 hours, and yeah, and you realize that I think I realized I was taking a pill because I needed the pill, not I wasn't looking at it. Am I in pain? Am I taking a pill because it's due? It's like, oh, my time's up for my pill. Am I craving my med, or do I really honestly need my med for my pain? You know, so I'm glad I got off of the Percocet, but you know, is that swapping one thing for another? I know kratom's all natural and stuff, but I was without my kratom for 3 days before, and I was vomiting. Um, I started off with the sweats, vomiting. Then I shit you not, I thought I was hearing things. I was going into almost like convulsions. I was so sick. Weaning off of that, it is not fun. They at the hospital they give you what the hell, Klonopin, like something stupid like Ativan or Klonopin, which totally have no effect on me. It's like taking candy. I don't even take them. The doctor prescribed me them, and I told him, if you're not going to give me the Xanax that I've been on for 10 years, then I don't want anything. I'm not going to take something if it doesn't work. So just don't bother prescribing it for me. I'm sure my friends would love to come over and say, Chris, give us some Klonopin, but I'm not going to, have my doctor prescribe me something if I'm not planning on taking it. So yeah, I told him I threw them in the trash. I did threw the Klonopin away. I was like, this is garbage. I didn't want any of my friends to think, I didn't want to leave them around and have one of my friends, oh, can I have some of these? So I threw them out. I just threw them. I took the whole thing. I think I tried three Klonopin, and I was like, this is trash. Yep, threw them away. That's trash. Ativan is trash. Yeah, Dottie. Isn't it though shitty when you're without? I don't know about you, but the withdrawal from kratom is similar to withdrawing from Percocet. So I can only imagine. I can't imagine how withdrawing of heroin or any other drug would be. But I know how kratom gives you that calm, relaxed feeling of comfortable, and I don't think that I don't think kratom would ever give you the same feeling as heroin because when you take kratom, you're not fucked up. You know what I mean? Yes, almost exactly like it. Yeah, it does something to the opioid, the pain receptors in your brain to make you think you took a pain med when you really don't. And I don't know how that all works. I don't get it how it works, for people withdrawing from any other drug. But I can imagine. I mean, I don't know. If doing a drug is not, I don't think doing heroin or anything is good. I'm not saying doing drugs is good. What I'm saying is, no matter how much kratom you take, it's not going to be like you took heroin. It's If you take too much kratom, you throw up, you get sick. I've been to the point where I'm like, I can't. I'm in so much pain. I keep taking it more and more, but it's not doing anything. You know, and that's a shitty feeling. To feel like, oh, nauseous, hot, sweaty, nauseous, and you're like, you just have to ride that gross feeling out. You have to wait for, I don't know, the kratom to get out of your system. Ugh. But some people are like, they think kratom is like a drug, and I'm like, it's not. It's not. It's not like a drug though. I don't know what. Even if you smoke some weed, kratom isn't the same. Why they sell kratom in the head shop, which I bought. I was out before, and I said I'll buy it at the head shop. I spent like $15 on 10 pills, and it did nothing. I was like, wow, this stuff is really trash. And yeah, I still don't know why they sell it there. I don't really know why, because all you're gonna get if you hit the right level of kratom is just a relaxed feeling. You know, this just said monster. This thing keeps going and going and going. This ghost hunting tool detector. Center, Wings, Lillian, Reed, Labor, Send, Compare, Projection, and Monster. It's good chatting with you. All right, Dottie, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go schmule. I get an hour, but it was nice talking to you. Maybe you'll be back on Tuesday when I can do more tarot cards in depth. I want to do them in depth, in detail, past, present, and future ones. But yeah, if you want a schmule too, find me. I'll be there. Bye. Bye, whoever else is watching.